For Tampa Bay business owner Rishi Ramkasoon, roasting coffee began as a hobby.
I was back in Tampa and I was unemployed. I was a pharmacist with 3 degrees and I couldn't get a job that I wanted.
Using a tabletop roaster, Rishi began spending his free time making espresso roasts to share with friends at his gym.
They were like, "This is good. You need to charge us for this. This is that good."
So with the request for his roasts increasing, Rishi cashed in his 401k to buy a commercial roaster and open Brown Bear Coffee.
A brown bear it's native. Well, it's native everywhere, but it's a big symbol of American West and in Native American culture. And I wanted the brand to be rooted in something that's essentially American, native to the continent.
Rishi continued to work full-time as a pharmacist while roasting for Brown Bear Coffee on weekends to produce for his customers.
I just had production times on the weekend because we were a small boutique roaster at the time. Volume wasn't very high. And I would just do my job at the time. And as the business grew, I started bringing in people.
To set his roast apart from others, Rishi began educating himself on how to create espresso profiles from scratch.
I had to roast different coffees, mix them, mess them up. And so we went to market with Mishka, which is our espresso blend, but that took me a couple of years to come up with.
What makes roasts like Mishka so different? The science behind it.
Rishi relies on his chemistry knowledge and the scientific process to create new roast profiles.
What I did was I roasted each ingredient I wanted to have, each coffee I wanted to have in the espresso blend, I roasted it on its own. So I knew how it behaved and tasted by itself at certain roast levels. And when I blended them, I knew what to taste.
First-time customer Rachel Shapiro says you can taste the difference.
It didn't need sugar, so it was really good.
Customers are able to request exactly what they need. Rishi is able to provide it with his knowledge.
We have clients who said, "Hey, I want this coffee or this." I apply that science to it. So now there's levers, you have to know what they do. When you have that, you can roast anything or put any blend together.
Brown Bear Roastery operates from a warehouse in Largo. Rishi says a majority of his product stays local.
I position the business as a specialty roaster for other businesses. So if you open a cafe or a coffee shop and you wanted something specialty roasted, I can focus on you.
For those wanting to brew Brown Bear at home, Rishi sells his most popular roasts on Amazon.
And we're also on Amazon. So if you go to Amazon, you put Brown Bear Roastery, you will see our rum coffee, which is actually seasonal. So the last 30 are on there, and then our espresso is on there as well.
From Brown Bear Roastery, I'm Julie Pappacoda reporting.